So this is a follow-up to our previous video where we enable Hyper-V and created an Ubuntu desktop virtual machine. In this video, we will create another virtual machine, this time a Windows 11 virtual machine. For this, you will need the Windows 11 install. So if you don't already have one, go to microsoft.com and download the 64-bit ISO image. So let's start by opening the Hyper-V Manager, which is the graphical user interface to manage Hyper-V virtual machines. We also created an external switch on our previous video, and I'm going to connect my new virtual machine to the same external switch so it can connect to my home network. If you don't have an external switch, go to Virtual Switch Manager and then from here select New Virtual Network Switch and then select External and then click on Create Virtual Switch. Here give it a name like External Switch 1, and then from this drop down menu select the network interface you use to connect to internet on your host PC and then click apply, and that will create a new external switch. I already have one, so I'm not gonna create one here, but make sure you have an external switch before creating the virtual machine. So now let's create our virtual machine. For that, right click the host, go to new and then select virtual machine, and from here we first name our virtual machine. And here you can also change the location of the virtual machine if you want, but I'm gonna go with the default location. And for the generation, select generation 2, and here we specify how much RAM to assign to this virtual machine. For this one we will go with 6 GB, and we will also keep this dynamic memory option enabled. With this option, virtual machine will not use all of the memory at once. It will only use what it needs up to the maximum value configured here. But if your PC have enough memory like 32 GB or 64 GB, you can uncheck this option and your virtual machine run a bit faster. But here I'm going to keep the dynamic option. From here select the external switch, and now we create our virtual hard drive. For this one we will create a 256 GB hard drive. And virtual drives are dynamic, so they won't use all of that space immediately. The operating system will increase the size as you add things to the hard drive up to the maximum value here. From here select install an operating system later, click next and then click finish. So this is our virtual machine, but before we can install the operating system we need to change a few settings. For that, right click the VM and then go to settings. From here first go to security and enable the trusted platform module and then click apply. And next we need to add the DVD drive to our VM. So go to SCSI controller, select DVD drive and then click add and then click apply. So this is the DVD drive, and now we need to attach our Windows installer to this. So select image file from here, then browse to the ISO image and click apply. And after setting up the DVD drive, we need to change the boot order. For that, go to firmware, select DVD drive and then move the DVD drive up to the top. And also move the hard drive up to the second position. Click apply, and that's all we need to configure for now, and now we can start the virtual machine. To start the virtual machine, right click and then select connect, and then from here click on the start button to turn it on. And here it is asking us to press the key to boot from the DVD drive. If you didn't press the key on time, go to action and then click on reset, and that will restart the computer. So this is the Windows install, and from here we can install Windows 11 just like we would on a physical computer. So I'm gonna go through this quickly. Here select I don't have a product key and we will install Windows 11 Pro. And here select the virtual hard drive, click next and then click install. So now it is installing Windows 11 and I will come back once this is done. So here it is asking us to set up the display size and I have a 1080p display, so I will set 1080p as my resolution. So now the installation is finished, but here we have an issue because the login screen is not responding. And the reason is Windows Hello Pin doesn't work with the Hyper-V's enhanced session mode. And we need the enhanced session mode to enable shared clipboard between the host and the virtual machine. So if we want to use enhanced session mode, we have to disable the hello signing. To do that, first disable the enhanced mode so we can get back our login screen. And then go to settings, right click the start button and then select settings. And then from here go to accounts, sign in options, and then under additional settings disable this option for improved security, only allow Windows Hello signing for Microsoft accounts. Deactivate this option and then from the virtual machine console go to view and re-enable the enhanced session. So this time the login screen working and now it is asking for the password instead of the hello pin. So that's the basic configuration of Windows 11 virtual machine on Hyper-V. And here we don't need to install any additional guest software like we do with VMware Workstation. So now you can start using your virtual machine. In upcoming videos, we'll also look at how to take snapshots and how to clone virtual machines in Hyper-V. And I will link those videos in the description.